Another spoken word from Mr. Michael Bazale.
Good evening, good evening. This piece right here was written basically, we go through a lot of things in life, and sometimes we want to give up, we don't believe that we can survive. But this piece is to let you know you can. And it's called Survive. I was born into a world that I was taught to survive instead of live. It's a difference, by the way. I had to go out surviving some days, and some days I was just ready to give up. In this life I knew I wasn't supposed to survive. Only goals and dreams I had was living past 25 and staying out of jail. Praying every night that God forgive me for my sins because I didn't want to go to hell. I grew up seeing more drugs than hugs, more death than money. Tragedy was a norm. In this life I knew no one could be trusted because snakes came in every form, and blood definitely wasn't thick in the water. See, tears was a sign of weakness. Showing feelings made you look soft. Walking around hard but hurting in the inside was a way of life that we had to abide. Look, I was born into a world full of dope heads and alcoholics that flooded my family bloodline. Strolling through life filled with Colt 45s and Colt lines. Could only be found in a ring and a graduation line. So nobody knew how to read and they barely knew how to write. Only left with the skill to fight. In this life I knew, some people had choices when it came to their bodies. But what if I told you some only had two choices, abortion or adoption? Hearts and spirits taken by force, innocence taken without choice, no questions asked, not even a mention. So babies having babies, no men in sight, so the nigga mentality created MOE. They chose respect over responsibilities, the system over their families, broken homes surrounding my community. The world was at war. No, not in foreign territories, but in my community. It was easier to obtain a gun than a job, so people stole from each other just to earn money. Killing became a way of life. No treaty in sight, so the war never ended, just bloodshed every night. So people were losing family and friends in front of family and friends, with the killer on the loose and mouth shut tight. With the fear of snitches getting stitches, justice never came to light. Love and miss you, IT. See, cops were enemies. Pastors was taking money. Death was cheaper than healthcare. The government subdued us by creating welfare. I see more funerals than weddings. Only time I wore a suit was when I was told someone went to heaven. Listen, my environment, my fears, my failures, my mental, all factors that played a part in this life where I was taught to survive in. It's hard to believe that I had times where I flourished, times where I wanted to quit, times where I wanted to seclude myself and just hide. In this life I knew I wasn't supposed to survive. But no matter what I went through, I was taught to keep pressing forward, keep fighting, never give up. But no one ever told me to just live life. Tomorrow's not promised, so what am I surviving for? I never understood until now. I'm surviving to be the difference, to be the change, to be that man to tell the next man to live life to its fullest, to love and cherish every single day. Because in this life I knew I wasn't supposed to survive. Thank you.